All right, guys, it's almost 8 o'clock, and I've been sitting here for a while. I'm at an estate sale where they have a boxed Sega Genesis along with a Nintendo, not boxed, but the Genesis is, but the Nintendo is loose, and a bunch of Nintendo games and controllers and stuff. It's actually not that far from me. It's around Petersburg. So, I mean, I live really close to Petersburg. I know my channel is RVA. Most things are actually taking place out in Richmond. Luckily, I can drive out to Richmond, but it usually takes me an hour. Anyway, I didn't take the camera. I don't know if they allow filming inside the estate, but I am going to make a short video showing you guys me picking it up if possible, if they allow filming, and then what all I get. I forgot to mention, I'm still waiting, but I forgot to mention there was also an Atari or two and a bunch of Atari games too, so that's pretty cool. I'm gonna try to buy it all in bulk. But yeah, this is Legacy estate sales. There's the estate doctors I know around this area, and then there's Macbeth's. Macbeth's was my best because I found a bunch of really good comic books and they didn't know about them, so they sold them to me for $1. So I still have most of them, but anyway, just getting closer, so I'll just have to be patient. All right, so a couple of things. If you're at an estate sale, don't be like the person or the people that I was around. I was number 5. This number 6 jumped in front of me to get the Sega in box. And I was like, whoa, like it happened so fast and he walked away so fast I couldn't even say anything. But anyway, you don't have to have everything, right? So I got the Nintendo with the case and the games and the extra controllers and the plugs. And there was a lot of games with it. And then I bundled in a ice cream maker. They had 200 on the Nintendo. That's a lot. I asked them if they'd negotiate, and all of it together was 150. I think that's pretty fair. I get they have to run a business. Legacy, it was the name of the estate sales. And they were nice. They were great. But their prices were a little high. But, you know, that you just don't see that stuff anymore. Nintendo, old Nintendo hardware. But the box with the Sega was 400 and the guy didn't negotiate. So I guess he really wanted it. Anyway, I'm going to film the pickups now from the back of my car. All right, guys, let's look at what we got. So obviously there's the nostalgia ice cream maker. I guess if you look at it in a certain way, I paid like too much for that. 50 bucks, I guess, if you consider this all 100. So this is what I was managed to get away with. So this is kind of effed up, this top. I don't even want the cases. But we got Punch Out. I don't have that variant. Contra was in it, luckily. We got some other things there. That's some sports titles. Super Mario. We got this one that looks obscure to me. Freedom Force. Trojan. I did not hear of Trojan. Metal Gear I don't have, and Double Dragon is pretty good too. But they got the Max controller in there. They got the 2 regular controllers, so I can sell those easily. I have plenty of controllers. I even have the system, but that system might work better than mine. I don't know. But I have a guy that's a friend of mine that's looking for a Nintendo, so I'll probably sell the Nintendo to him, one of them, either the one I have hooked up or this one, and then I will keep the games and enjoy those.